likes of Arnie Carr. So excellent performance from everybody so far. But now to the Mini GP 110 and ohvale 110 Cup race. Off we go, and it's a big charge. Pole position, it's a real headache from pole position for Caden Herring, who's got a very difficult start indeed there and has dropped into third position as he is swamped by both Cody Brennan and Leon Simpson. So the riders work their way out of Lucy's Valley up towards the S's for the first time in what is obviously going to be a very tricky race to the end of it. But some very couth thinking, I have to say, on behalf of all of the contenders you mentioned. An excellent battle for all of the contenders here to finish off 8 laps of hard, no-nonsense battling around Three Sisters. And here comes Cody Brennan trying to get the inside line of Leon Simpson up into the flat-out right-hander, and he will get there, but he drifts wide on the exit, and that could be enough for Leon Simpson to return the favour on Cody Brennan. Down the incredible drop at Coward's Summit, as it's known. And it is going to be Cody Brennan that leads the way here from Leon Simpson, and then it will be Caden Herring. Yes. Thomas Med ahead of Ella Mosgrove, Sam Whittaker, JJ Manchester P7 ahead of Carter Spinks, and then Austin Dilks and CJ Maguire to round out the top 10. Finally, after that, it was Seth Hayward, and then Dylan Cook, Rex Armand, Matthew Jennings, Daniel Tatum, and William D. So we're into the midst of the battle, coming up to the end of the first lap, and Leon Simpson has obviously got a little bit of pressure now to shake this off, but he's also got to keep the tempo up with Cody Brennan, who's managed to get an 0.8 of a second advantage out of that first lap. If he can just keep building, then it will just keep growing, as Caden Herring now fancies a shot on Leon Simpson. They drop down Coward's Summit once again, and then into Paddock Bend. They will go at the end of this short pit lane straight, flying through the hairpin there, no problems at all, as the young pretenders to these crowns are giving us all a lot of interesting food for thought here. Some great rides all the way through the weekend, but certainly for Cody Brennan, this could be the best of his rides from the front end of the field. Excellent display so far from the talented youngster. But as for the battles out on the circuit themselves, going to be fascinating to see what the officials and the officialdom make of the situation. We've got 6 laps to go regardless, and on the inside line, this could well be a very important day if you can get the overtaking move done and completed and feel absolutely fantastic. So Cody Brennan leads the race. Never go to bed angry. So now the rule is going to be very tightly pushed here. Cody Brennan ahead of Leon Simpson on their 3rd lap out of the 8 laps for this race battle. It all counts towards the championship, don't forget. So this is the important part of the show. Leon Simpson versus Caden Herring. 2nd and 3rd position. 4th place for Thomas Med. 5th position for Ellen Mosgrove. And then, of course, it is JJ Manchester, the ultimate scientist. So now the duel on the far side of the course continues to pick up. Cody Brennan versus Leon Simpson, as they, Leon Simpson versus Caden Herring, I should say, as they've swapped positions a couple of times on this night in the town. A really interesting and intriguing battle. 5 laps to go around this magnificent circuit. And Cody Brennan should know a thing or two about the different circuits that he has tried in various different disciplines as well. I don't know a single person who enjoys the Gran Turismo battle between these 2 great riders over the sharp end of the field. Cody Brennan is long gone in the lead of things. Leon Simpson and Caden Herring are the ones to really focus in on in 2nd and 3rd places. So now we get into the nitty-gritty. 4 laps done and 4 laps completed. Cody Brennan ahead of Caden Herring, Leon Simpson third, then Thomas Med, Ella Mosgrove and JJ Manchester. Then it is Sam Whittaker, former colleague Austin Dilks ahead of Carter Spinks, and CJ Maguire ahead of Dylan Cook, Seth Hayward, Rex Armand, Matthew Jennings, Dan Tanton, William Dickinson and Charlie Forrester. 17 competitors. There has been a shuffle of the deck in the Ovale 110 category. Leon Simpson has lost out to Caden Herring because Caden was able to run in the second of the heats, I think it was, in the second round. So deploying an old tactic, and Caden Herring has the option of gaining outside assistance, of course. But if that is the case, then obviously every rider and every racer would like to think that they have the genuine article rather than something that was bought on eBay. So now we've got just 3 to go. Brennan has a 2.6 second advantage over these two, who still can't stop squabbling. Caden Herring and Leon Simpson hoping for a little bit more, but it just hasn't really materialised. Not just this weekend, but over the course of the season. There have been some flashes of brilliance. Caden Herring was looking like a new racer the other week when the victories started to flow. And similarly, for the man in third position, Leon Simpson is allowed to adore an opportunity to move further forward here. Leon Simpson working hard in third position, trying to overhaul Caden Herring, trying to get inside his head. If you can start unlocking those psychological keys, then you might be able to put him under enough pressure to make it work. A bit of a shake of the head there, I think, for Caden Herring, who knows that he is losing time to Cody Brennan hand over fist here. The gap has opened up to 3.1 seconds. Now Leon Simpson is going to catch up as they go to the top of the Pentith climb. Down the drop again at the hairpin corner. So now we're going to get to see these last couple of laps play out as they were supposed to. Thomas Med is in P4, dealing well with Ella Mosgrove and JJ Manchester not too far away. And Samuel Whittaker, who was going to be in our top 5 with us, a 7th position ahead of Carter Spinks. Alistair Dinks. Interesting technique for all of the contenders as they work their way through. So now the battle will go down to the wire as Cody Brennan begins the final lap, 3 seconds clear of Caden Herring and Leon Simpson. So now it all comes down to who's got the better mentality, who is the more smart, as they go up the hill at Pentith Climb. Caden Herring still in the lead to Leon Simpson, down to the relaxation element of the weekend when you're sat in your awning wondering if you're going to get this opportunity to charge forward again. But Leon Simpson really is putting everything he has into this battle. Ahead of him is Caden Herring, and he's looking good for this second position, but ahead of both men by quite a considerable margin now is Cody Brennan, 3 seconds further up the road. Doesn't sound like much, but in karting terms, that is the difference between a night and a day. So now we're waiting for these competitors to finish off in good stead and in good position. And so, out of the final corner will come Cody Brennan. The checkered flag is in the air for him, and he will clinch the victory. Cody Brennan has done it. Excellent work from Cody Brennan. Second place is just going to be Caden Herring alongside Leon Simpson. That was so close to the end there. And then Thomas Med ahead of Ella Mosgrove, who did another great job in point scoring positions. JJ Manchester in P6 ahead of